got them little 2 bars, you know. What's going on, guys? Live action out here on a Wednesday day. It's still freaking hot. Welcome to Alabama.
Spicy out here, dude.
It's hot. It's always hot. Late September, hot as hell. So what do we got right here? We've got a little stubby trailer. I don't know. We live. You want to hold it?
Yeah.
You remember that? You remember you're a little bit younger than me. You a couple years younger. You remember Clifford the big red dog?
You damn right, yeah.
Remember the little yellow dog?
Yeah, a little
T-bone.
sidekick.
T-bone.
Yeah,
That's T-bone.
that's T-bone right there.
T-bone hard to kill because it's condensed.
That's right.
It's just like mashed into an indestructible mass of.
It's like a pill box, goddamn. Hard to kill in a pill box.
Yeah. Guys, we want to do a live video. We just shot another video that we'll post up, a walk around of this trailer. But this is something we've been kicking around, offering. Let me walk over here with you and show you the old trailer. We've got one here and one up there at the top of the hill that are completed. So if you follow the channel, you've seen us build about 1.5 million of this model. And they've changed a little bit over the years, but more or less this exact footprint. It's a 6x12. They're all the same. Tandem axle, brakes, a bunch of extra welding, which gets us the ladder rack. And this is something, you know, just a little thing we added last year, a mounting point for smart blends and smart screens in case the customer wanted it, or later in the future they could add one on themselves. So that's, all of them look like this, all right? Well, we had a customer call us a few weeks ago and he said, hey, I want to get a trailer, but I don't want that big 6x12, which 6x12 ain't like crazy big, but it is still a big trailer. So he asked if we could do something custom. Now, we don't do a lot of custom shit. And in fact, we don't do no custom shit. But Jonathan came to me and said, hey, what do you think? This is what he wants. You know, I've been wanting to do something different in the trailer platform. We're still going to offer the flagship over there, but we wanted to offer something a little smaller and a little bit cheaper as well, because we don't have all of that fabrication that has to be done at the shop. It's just a bunch of extra work, but we're not going to skimp on the build quality, right? So how do we do it? Well, this is another trailer offering that we're going to be putting in the lineup now. Same factory makes the trailer, which we like that because we know those guys. They build a great trailer. Comes from South Alabama, so the base of the trailer itself is a good starting point to work off of. And what do we got here? So we've got I can't remember, so I'm not going to throw a dimension out. I think it's a 5x10. Tandem axles. It's a little more compact than the bigger trailer. This one got 5,500 pound axles, which is like stupid overkill. You don't need that. We didn't mean to order it that way. It's supposed to have 3,500 pound axles, which is still plenty for what we're going to put on it. But just a real simple setup, but not a anemic setup. Okay, we've got a 18-inch reel here with a super pump, sweet 16, speed control. We've got our manifold here on a custom aluminum bracket. You guys know how we roll. You know, it's like overkill bolted legs back here on the back. It's like you could stand on this and jump around. It's way more solid than it needs to be, which is going to house our manifold components here as well. Aluminum fuel tank back here for the pressure washer. So 3 18-inch reels, whole bunch of hose on each one. Here's his pressure reel right here, and his feed reel. So works out really good. Everything's curbside for you Yankee dudes. And what I like about these is even if you need to pull the hose that way, all you got to do is throw the hose over the tank, and now you can utilize your hose reel from the other side of the trailer if you need to. So works great. I used it the other day, just kind of running it for a while. I wanted to run the pressure washer, make sure nothing, you know, is in a bad spot. Worked out great. Take a look inside the box. Our lawn care guys, of course, going to drive by in the middle of us shooting a video. He's out here cutting the grass one last time for the year. But this guy did go ahead and get lithiums. You don't need it, but it's nice. It's going to give you a lot more run time for longer days. Circuit breaker, charger. Be good. 8-gallon on this side. Standard belt drive. This is a one from BE. Just drop it in place. Plumbed up to a 1-inch. Got your filter in the line here. 200-gallon water tank, plenty. 100-gallon bleach. This is one of our tanks, and we dropped it into our stainless steel. We do these stainless steel welded up box. So that box is bolted down to the floor, and then we drop the tank in there. And we probably could, you don't need it, but you could run some straps down here if you wanted to even go, you know, where do you stop at? You can keep going, and keep going. You wind up with that trailer over there. 16-gallon soak tank bolted through the bottom. I do like this chopped off tailgate. They do this for us at the plant because we buy hundreds of trailers a year. I like this, it's easy to access, and he's still got some storage back here, and really a lot of storage space under the hose reels that he could, you know, put something. So 100-gallon bleach, soap in the back. It's just a nice compact trailer. Personally, if you guys have been following us a long time, you know I don't like a trailer myself. I'm not saying anything wrong with it. It's just personal preference. I like a skid. I like to stick a skid in the back of a dedicated work truck. Just go buy a damn truck, stick a skid in it, and go. And that's just me. But a lot of guys like the ability to drop a trailer, disconnect, free up their personal vehicle on the weekend. There's advantages both ways. It just kind of depends on where you're at and what you personally like. I like this one because it's compact and easy to turn around in a cul-de-sac. That's actually a fairly big deal. Some of these properties where we live on the lake, they're really steep driveways. I would feel better about pulling this up one of them than the big trailer, right? The more compact, the better. What this is basically a Gen 2 smashed into a trailer version of a Gen 2 in a bigger water tank. That's exactly what this is. So very capable system here. Let's run the super pump. I know y'all want to see that. We'll dial it down so it don't hurt folks' feelings. I don't want to cause no envy. I won't cause no envy. We'll put it on about, you know, it's a little less than half power there, so. You know what? It would help if I had a valve on it. Let it get primed up. Right about in the middle. That's around where we would recommend to put chemical on at, just somewhere sort of mid-range if you're trying to conserve chemical, which we usually are, but you can still get we can dial it all the way up. How tall that tree is, but it's pretty tall. Get my hat. It's too hot. I had to take my hat off. Let me see if we shoot that monster can, what it does. It's an empty monster can, but it is kind of funny. About 75 feet out here in the yard before we can get out of it. So we love it, guys. Very capable system, especially with this bad boy on there. If you want to grab one, they'll be available. I guess they're actually available now. We don't have a photo of it on the website yet. We'll probably have that up by the weekend, get some still shots, put it up there as an item if you want to go check out this trailer model and look at the specs. This pump actually needs to go on the other trailer over there. We put a longer pigtail so it can reach up and plug into the place where that trailer's port is. But all this stuff is thought out with the end user in mind. So easy to get to, it's easy to service. It's not if, it's when. Everything has to be serviced at some point. It's easy to get to, easy to run, easy to keep running. And one of my favorite things about this is we've got all that power for about 80 cents a day. So it's a fairly big deal. Over the course of the year, if you were to get this same power level in a gas operated system, you're going to spend a little north of $2,000, you know, on fuel and oil changes, but mostly fuel. So what that means is this is pretty much a free pump every year just in gasoline savings alone. So You still go to the gas station, all right? Go in there, get you dip. I know you gotta go in there and get a Mountain Dew anyway, but you don't have to fill up gas, all right? Run it electric, man. It's better. It's better for everybody. Try to save climate, man. If we don't do it, Kamala Harris gonna try to do it. It's gonna take all your shit. So just go ahead and do it. Do it. We're better at it anyway. Elon said he appreciates it. So. Who's live? How many we got?
We got 21 guys live.
21 guys.
Yeah.
Pretty much it. You want to tell them anything?
Not really.
We're going to go back inside to the lair. Air conditioning in the lair. Electric air conditioning.
It's still hot in Alabama,
It's hot
y'all.
as hell out here. Guys, we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.